So today, as you can see by the title, we are going to be talking about how do we manifest positive things into our lives? How do we bring them here? How do we make it so that Pea Shoe can work for us and give us all the things that we need and the things that we want and the things that we actually deserve, right? So I'm going to give you kind of a little bit of explanation on how it's going to work. But before we do that, you guys, if you don't have your Pea Shoe yet, you need to get it right now. And in order to do that, you can go online. You can go to www.powerfulbracelet.com. I'm going to put here the link of where to find your Pea Shoe. And a Pea Shoe, if you guys are not familiar with Pea Shoe bracelet, looks about like this. There's different forms. You've got the single Pea Shoe, all right, and you've got the 2 gold pieces on each side, which means he's chasing. It is actually a she because she's got little antennas here. This is a she Pea Shoe. 90% of our Pea Shoes are females. Females are more protective, more aggressive. So, and they basically go out there, go chase the gold, the wealth, and bring it back. All right. So they have eyes in the front. They have basically, they say that they have no derriere just because once they bring the wealth, they do not, I know it's going to sound crazy, they do not shed out whatever it is that they brought because they want to keep it with you. So that is the myth, and this is the explanation of what Pea Shoe is all about. So as you wear your Pea Shoe, there's a lot of rules that go with the Pea Shoe. If you guys are not familiar with the rules, definitely I'm going to put the link down below of the video that I made on how to wear it, what to do. Make sure that it does not bully you. There's some rules regarding how to wear your Pea Shoe, but the main objective of your Pea Shoe is to attract wealth, bring it to you, and basically give you those tools and help you with your manifestation and make it come together. Now, Pea Shoe is very, very powerful, you guys. You have to treat it with respect and dignity. If you disrespect it, it will disrespect you, unfortunately. So you have to treat it really well. Like I said, these little guys are very, very powerful, especially ours. Mine are blessed, which means they have a little more power than your usual one that you'll purchase online. Again, you can purchase your Pea Shoe just about anywhere. I am not one to tell you where to buy it and what not to buy. All I could say is for what I have and what I've experimented, what I've experienced as well. I've had friends of mine just have them and just see how they feel. I've kind of checked up with them to see, hey, has that given you any positive or negative feelings? How did you feel when you have it? Did anything change with you? I've also worn mine, and I've worn it with the blessing and without blessing just to see before I could advertise it, because obviously I'm a big advocate of trying things myself before I go and share it with you all and sell it to you all. I want to make sure that I'm selling something that is working, because obviously if it worked for me and my girlfriends, then it won't work for you. So obviously blessing has a lot to do with the results of your Pea Shoe. If you don't have a blessed Pea Shoe, and again, make sure it is blessed, ask them for a video, ask them to make sure, if you're not purchasing from me, make sure that there's some kind of proof to that. A lot of people claim things but don't really back it up with anything. We do have multiple videos down below. If you guys can go through my channel, you'll see that I have a lot of videos on how I go about blessing them, and you'll see the process and how we do it. I also bring my children for that experience, which is so enriching and so beautiful. And I love that I can bless multiple at a time. If you guys want a blessing session where you want your particular Pea Shoe, let's say you purchase this one from my website and you want this one particularly blessed and you want to witness what is going on, we can definitely film the entire blessing ceremony. When he is going to be blessing your bracelet, he will be mentioning your name and your intentions. So if your intentions are very, very specific, he can go ahead and mention that specific blessing for you, so that you could feel that, hey, you know what, this is exactly what it is that I wanted and that I needed. You could hear it, you could feel it, and he'll actually do the actual blessing on your actual bracelet, which I will ship to you immediately after the blessing. So very interesting. If you guys want that blessing session for your particular Pea Shoe, you can go on our website, look for the blessing ceremony. It is quite expensive because it does require extra time out of his blessing and out of his ceremony to do it individually for you. Usually when he does it, we do offer, we do some offerings, obviously, and he can do my blessings as a whole. All right, so I have more than one bracelet that I bring to him. But if you guys want something individualized for your own particular bracelet, you can go ahead and message me. I can get that for you. Like I said, it's a little more pricey because I would make that trip just for you, and it's going to take time out of his schedule, so I have to also give him an offering to thank him for doing so. So part of that money will go for, you know, for him and to thank him, and also for his work, because he's going to be concentrating on your Pea Shoe and it's going to take time out of his schedule. So we want to do that, and I want to encourage and help with the temple and all that they are giving us. They're giving us such positivity and such you know, it is so fulfilling to just witness your bracelet being blessed and just being there present. It's just amazing. It's an amazing feeling. If you've never been in a temple, it's awesome. So always make sure that, you know, if you do purchase anywhere else, like I said, you can get them just about anywhere. Just make sure that they're blessed, just so that you have that extra protection, and then ask them how they go about doing that. Maybe you can kind of witness their ceremony. If they don't have anything to give you, chances are it's probably just a claim that they're, you know, saying just so that they can make a quick buck. So you don't want that. You want someone that you can rely on, and someone that can actually provide some evidence to that and actually give you something that you're paying for. All right, so sometimes you pay a little more in this instance, but you are getting something so credible and something that will work. So now with that said, I want you guys to understand how to pick your Pea Shoe. All right, so before you do pick it, I always say that you have to go through a process where the Pea Shoe needs to be talking to you, okay? And what I mean by that is, let's say you're scrolling my website. So you're gonna go on powerfulbracelet.com. We have multiple Pea Shoes. We've got just different sizes, different bead sizes. Some have writing, some are matte, some are polished. You know, some are onyx, others are obsidian. So you need to look at them on the website. You need to feel that energy through basically the screen. I know it's hard because they're not in front of you. It's not like when I go to conventions, people can feel, you know, a lot of people will put their hands above my bracelet and will feel like one that's vibing more than the other, and they'll just go with their intuition and pick that one for them. Now, what I want you guys to do is kind of go through the webpage and feel the energy through the screen. I know it's hard, but what you can do is tap on the picture that attracts you to begin with and look at it. And how does it make you feel? And now go to the second one. If one particular picture or Pea Shoe kind of appeals to you, that is going to be the one for you. Don't negotiate, don't deviate. If it's speaking to you, I say jump on it, get that Pea Shoe. It basically is telling you, hey, get me because I'm vibing with you. So that's the way that I always recommend that you pick your Pea Shoe online. Now, once you do pick that Pea Shoe, it will be blessed, it will be sent to you. What I need you guys to do now is to purify it. And when I say that, we have organic, pure white sage. And I don't want you guys to use any other kind of purification. So people just light up a candle. You need the pure white sage smoke that will help you purify, and we have it organic, so it's really healthy as well. If you were to breathe, you know, the essence that come out of that candle, and I want you to purify it and cleanse it. Really, really important before you are wearing it and before you can start what I'm about to teach you. So once you've cleansed it, it has arrived, you've cleansed it, you're at home with it. This is when you start what I'm going to explain. Okay, so you're going to start basically talking to it. All right, so it has to get used to you. It's brand new, it just entered your home, it's been on your wrist probably a couple of minutes, you're excited to have it. Now it needs to get used to you, and you need to start talking to it. Okay, when I say it, I mean Pea Shoe. So obviously no touching the eyes, no touching the butt, you know, just make sure you keep it very, very general. All right, so you're just going to put your hand and just put it above, and you just kind of talk to it. Say, hi, I'm your master, please work for me. And every day remind it as you're doing something. You could be cleaning your home, you could be taking a walk, you can be, I don't know, at work. Just look at it and say, please work for me, I am your master. Just remind it. So just create that bond. As you create that bond, you're going to start manifesting what it is that you need and what you want. Very important. Some people prefer money, some people prefer wealth, you know, some sort of specific wealth wish. Some people prefer health, You know, they have something going on with their body that they need rectification, or they need like a quick fix as far as getting that help that they need health-wise. And other people, it could be a job interview, they need that confidence, you know, they're just feeling a little bit at odd. It could be anything that it is that you want. Pixiu will be there for you, especially while it's protecting you from negativity, which is really, really important. And that is what the writing is all about here as well. So not only is it, so what I need you guys to do is to concentrate on what it is that you want and be very, very specific as to what you want. And what I mean by that, and I say this over and over again, because a lot of you kind of tend to forget, when you are specific, it tends to come more clearly. So when you're manifesting something, you need to manifest something that you could visualize and you could see. Very important. So if I could visualize a certain amount of money, my Pixiu will manifest everything around me to direct me to that particular amount of money. If you're not sure what you're wanting, how is it going to help you to get exactly what you want if you don't have a clear picture of what it is that you need? Very, very important. So if I want something and I'm not sure, try to narrow it down to what exactly it is that you want, and then it'll work toward what you need. The minute you wear it, it may take time for Pixiu to get used to you, because you have to wear your Pixiu absolutely every day. Just get used to it, talk to it. Remember, every item has a vibration. I want to kind of underline how to wear it and how to have a mindset when you're wearing your Pixiu. So what I want you guys to do is, because a lot of people say, well, you know, things are happening, but not fast enough, or I'm not getting what it is that I've always wanted to get. How do you make things happen for yourself? Well, I'm going to give you kind of a little trick, okay? It's called visualization, but you need to like really be in the moment. So let me give you an example. Let's say your dream was to live by the ocean, and I think I've given you that example a long time ago in one of my live videos, but I'm going to go through it again. So let's say you're visualizing a lot of money. Okay, so let's scratch the whole ocean, you know, kind of example. So you're wanting a lot of money, all right? So I'm trying to picture, let's say, $20,000. Now, what would you do when you had that $20,000? How would that make you feel? So let's say you wake up in the morning, you look into your bank account, and it says those numbers, you know, on your app, on your Bank of America, for example, app. It tells you that you've got 20,000. How would you feel? What's that feeling that you're feeling right now? So close your eyes for a minute and think about how would that make you feel? And if 20,000 is not a lot for you, then increase that to like 100,000 or $500,000. Give yourself a number that you can be really, really happy, a realistic number. Obviously, don't say $10 million, although we will get there, but you need to start, you know, gradually building that emotion. So let's say, okay, I have $10 million. I have $10,000. And how does that make me feel? So I visualize myself taking my phone, opening the app, seeing the numbers, and feeling that burst of like relief, like, oh, now I could pay my bills, and now I could purchase what I wanted, and now I get to share this with my children. And now, so that feeling, you need to stay in that moment, and that's a feeling you need to have on a constant basis all day long. I know it's pretty hard because a lot of you may be struggling financially and you're not feeling that motivation to be happy and to feel like, oh my God, this is great. And I understand that, but you guys, you need to kind of like feel that feeling absolutely all day. And when you deviate and your brain kind of starts thinking about something else, bring it back. Say, hey, that feeling, I've got that 10,000. So that's all part of visualization. Now, what happens is you're visualizing it and you're kind of leaving it out there in the universe. All right. So what happens is the universe is hearing you. So the same thing as it's hearing you when you're being very, very negative, which is what we don't want. Okay. So we're going with that picture. Okay. You see the numbers 20000. So that $20,000 is there. You're feeling happy. You're feeling relief because now you can pay for some bills. That feeling must stay. Okay. Every time that feeling deviates from one thought to another, bring it back. Whenever it's kind of like pushing you to like, oh my God, I have no money, push it back. No, 20,000, I feel good. Every time you do that, you guys, and you're feeling it in the moment, the universe will start aligning this amount of money for you. Now, I'm not saying it'll deposit that in your account tomorrow morning, but it'll give you the tools to get there. Now, the Pixiu will start manifesting for you all that goodness, all right, while protecting you, because remember, as you go and attack your goals and try to reach for your goals, there's going to be a lot of obstacles for you as you achieve those goals. And those obstacles could be from people that are negative around you. Some people saying to you, well, you can't get that, you're never going to get there, it's going to be impossible. And that's when you're going to have to block them. Now, by blocking them, it's one thing. Pixiu will help you to block them as well. So this will protect you and will help you grab that goal, grab that goal and the gold. So gold, G-O-A-L, and the gold, G-O-L-D. So it'll actually grab that and bring it in and reel it in. So it's reeling in the 20,000 slowly. All right. And what it's doing is might bring upon a job opportunity, you guys, like a nice job that you just cannot say no, or a job that you've always wanted and for some reason could never get it, and for some reason now it's coming in and you're like, wow, I didn't think that I was going to get this job, and I am, and I have an opportunity to make more money. And then something else, like another avenue will open up and you'll be like, okay, well, I could take this little side gig. I always wanted to do that, and now this guy was telling me about this opportunity which I could probably take. So that will increase your income already. And as you progress, and remember, this is the feeling that you have in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night, that 20,000 in your account. Before you know it, you guys, that money will be in there. I promise you, guaranteed. I am living proof. I went from being absolutely broke, and I'm talking absolutely broke, no money, zero, trying to support my kids, had an ex-husband who basically just did not think that supporting his wife in order for her to support her children and feed them was important. So I was basically left to fetch for myself. Now, not only did that make me angry at the time, but I didn't realize that it made me stronger, and stronger I am the person that I am today because of all those struggles. But I've always been a strong person, and I've survived it. And I don't know how I did it. I think the minute that I owned Pixiu, a lot of things changed for me. And the minute that I actually blessed my Pixiu, things really turned around, you guys. So it started with good luck, you know, and then it just kind of, things just manifested even more. The more that I thought about it, I figured that the fact that it was blessed by the temple, you guys, just gave it that much more protection, gave it that much more truth. And it just helped to actually manifest everything that I wanted. So again, visualization, be realistic in your goal, and always opt. So the minute that 20,000 will appear, opt for more, and don't be shy. I remember being very shy, like, oh, there's no way I can get that. I don't deserve it. Why would I have that? I don't want to sound materialistic, so why should I ask for more money? It doesn't make sense. You know, there's always a stigma around how people will judge you if you're a certain way or you ask certain things. But I think once you start focusing on what you want, and then you want more for yourself because you feel deserving. That's really important, you guys, deserving. And it can't always be money. I mean, this is wealth. Yes, it does help you with wealth, but it could be relationship. It could be friendship. Feel like you deserve it. Feel like you're deserving. Every day you picture this person next to you that's sharing your life with you. The more that you visualize and you feel it. Also, when you're laying next door, I mean, you're laying in bed next to you, picture that person rolling into your arm and telling you how special you are. Those are all visualization that will manifest themselves because you wake up with good morning. There's absolutely no one next to you, but you're telling this person good morning because you know this is what you want. Now, the more that you do this, you guys, remember, Pixiu will help you, but you need to also help yourself and believe and be strong and keep on visualizing all of that stuff, you guys, especially health. A lot of people tell me, like, I'm sick, how do I get out of this? You think owning a Pixiu will help me? It will help you guys because every morning you're gonna wake up, you're gonna see yourself taking that walk, breathing that air, eating healthy, losing the weight. You're seeing the weight shed off, you know, slowly shedding that weight off, and eventually there's this bug and she's bugging me. Okay, so every day that you're seeing yourself lose that weight, or maybe there's something you're going through mentally or psychologically or even health-wise, you just don't know how to get out of it. Again, whenever those thoughts go into that dark place, reel yourself back out, you guys. Stop thinking that thought and bring yourself to a good place and where you want to be. Stay focused, and then Pixiu will do the rest, you guys. It'll just help you, orient you, put things in your path, but you need to be very present and you need to be very alert and you need to take chances. If you're seeing things, good things coming your way, a lot of people feel like they are not deserving of good things, and I was one of them. Things would happen and I'm like, I don't deserve it. Why should I accept that? Why me? Like, it shouldn't be me. And before you know it, I'm the one who's like putting basically sticks in my wheel. So you need to just take a moment and understand that we're all humans. We all make mistakes, and we all have our own little journey that we need, or our own path that we need to follow. And you know, things will be given to you, things will be blocking you. Those things, Pixiu will have your back and help you through to get you that energy and that strength to get over it. Now, once you get over those hurdles, it'll also give you all the things that you need to achieve your goal, but you need to stay present and you need to accept them. So it's all the universe talking with Pixiu protecting you. With that said, I hope this was informative. I just wanted to tell you guys that no matter what your choice is, again, it's with your own intuition. As you're looking online and like a piece appeals to you, I say go for that piece. It's actually speaking to you. It's wanting to lure you in because there's something about that piece that is vibrating with your chakra and your aura and your basically headspace. Because if you're in that headspace where you're very, very open to wanting to bring upon a Pixiu in your life, they will feel that vibration and come to you and actually call you. So very interesting. If you guys have any question, you could always go down and comment below. I do a lot of these videos, so please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell because I upload a lot of videos on Pixius. I know there's so many questions that are always asked. It's hard to answer everybody, but I try to do these videos to cover some of the questions that you may have. Hope this was informative. Again, get your blessed Pixiu, guys. Huge difference. And if not, that's okay. I still send you the most positive vibes your way. I hope that you guys, all of this brings you prosperity, love, protection, and all of the stuff that you desire. So love you guys. See you later.